Hello, welcome to a new video. Today I am bringing you a tag and it is the end of the year book tag. Now, this was originally created by Ariel Bissett. I think I forgot to do this last year, but then the other 2 years that I have done it, I have forgotten until like November, December time. And I feel like that's a little bit too late. Whereas the mid-year book tag has to be done after the mid-year point for it to be accurate. This is one where it's like the end of the year, as in like it's the end of the last quarter of the year. Also the lighting is really bad. Hang on a sec. That's a little bit better, but it is the worst time to be filming right now because the sun is directly there. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this makes more sense for it to be done like in the last quarter, like the front end of the last quarter. So thanks to Nat at Nerdy Nat Reads for posting hers in September, it reminded me that I need to do this video. So I'm bringing it to you in like the beginning of October. Go me. Gold star for Kathy Parr. So this is just 6 questions. So this won't be a long video. So the first question is, are there any books you've started this year that you need to finish? No. I very much read books in the month I start them. The only exception to that was last year when I read a fan fiction that was like 1,200 pages long, and I read that between like October and December. So last year I could have answered this, but this year, no. Literally just any book I start in December, I'll need to finish by the end of the year. Number 2 is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I wouldn't say I really have like a particular autumn book. I do try and read like spooky-ish or creepy books in October, which sort of like then transitions to like November, December. I like to read more festive books. So there's not really one particular book, just anything that has like creepy, spooky, spoopy vibes. Number 3 is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard. It is the 3rd book in the Luminaries series. Obviously the Luminaries is the 1st book and the Hunting Moon is the 2nd. I read them both this year and I am impatiently waiting for The Whispering Night to come out. I think it comes out in like October or November. I can't remember the exact date because I think it was one and it changed to the other and I can't remember which way round. But I am getting the Illumicrate version to match my other 2. And Illumicrate are usually pretty good at getting books out near their release date. So hopefully I'll be able to get to this before the end of the year. But that's the main release. I'm going to say also Monsoon Rising by Thea Guanzon, which is the sequel to the Hurricane Wars. I've only just read Hurricane Wars. Wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. But I do have it pre-ordered and that comes out in December. I don't know if I will get to it. I might not. We'll see how December fares. Question number 4 is, what 3 books would you still like to read before the end of the year? This is a bit of a cop-out because I have a 12 books mug, which is I pull from the mug once a month, and my friends at the end of last year picked a book from my physical TBR. So basically we've got 3 months left, so I'm picking those 3 books. So we have Meg's pick, which is Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young, which is, I've pulled it for October, so I might not get to it in October, but if not, I'll definitely get to it in December. We have Lisa's pick, which is Amari and the Great Game by B.B. Alston. I would quite like to get to this in November because I have quite a busy November, I think. So I'd like that one for November, please. And then Andy's pick is Goldilocks by Laura Lamb, which, let's be real, these are going to be read by the end of the year because they're my 12 books. So, yeah. So me doing this in October means I didn't have to actually think about that question at all. Number 5 is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? I'm going to be honest, no. I have read Otherworldly by F.T. Lukens and Can't Spell Treason Without Tea by Rebecca Thorne this year. And they have both blown me away to the point I don't think anything is going to beat them. This is shocking considering 2 Ali Hazelwoods that I have 5-starred have come out this year. Technically 3 if you count the novella that I just read. But I don't think either of them are going to... Oh, I know Not in Love it's not going to hit the top spot because I'm already considering rereading it to see if it is actually a 5-star for me. Shocking, I know. But Bride, I think if Bride hadn't been fantasy or like supernatural, paranormal, whatever you want to refer to it as, I don't really want to call it a megaverse because it's not technically a megaverse, but werewolf vampire. If it wasn't that, I think it probably would have hit top spot for the year, but I feel like that's maybe 3rd, and then 2 Can Play will probably be 4th because I really enjoyed that little novella. But I feel like a novella's never going to be my favourite book of the year, but it will be in my top 10. So yeah, I don't think anything I have on my radar for the rest of the year is going to beat any of those. But something could shock me. Who knows? And then number 6 is, have you started making reading plans for next year? So yeah, I already have had a couple of ideas of like a vlog idea I want to do. I know I'll be setting my Goodreads goal to 80 as per. But I want to carry on getting through my NetGalley, getting through my series, getting through my owned TBR to sort of like get that down a bit, because I don't want to move over 1,000 books when I eventually move house. So I would like to read books and get rid of them if I don't absolutely adore them, which I'm getting better at. I am getting better, and not buy as many books, which I've definitely been better at this year. I've not hauled as much this year. I don't buy every single book. I'm a lot pickier with what I actually do buy. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically the reading plans. Like, I'm going to carry on doing my TBR game because I'm still enjoying doing that. I might do another round of May the TBR Be With You readathon in May next year. But that's about it. I was toying with the idea of doing another read along like I did with By the Angel Along, but I don't know what I would want to do. So I feel like unless a book series really like stands out to me, I did have an idea for one that I wanted to do, but I'm in an iron about it, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Apart from that, I'm still thinking. I will definitely be doing my 12 books mug next year. I'm going to go through my physical TBR spreadsheet and do what I did last year, where I got rid of any like sequels that aren't the next book in the series I need to read. So like if I've got a 5-book series and I've only read 3, I'll take book 5 off because I only need book 4 on there. And then I send the list to my friends and they all put their name next to a book, and then I write them all down and then I pick one a month to read, which I've really enjoyed doing that this year. So I'm definitely going to redo that next year. And yeah, that's it really. I'm going to carry on trying to take part in like one readathon a month because I really enjoy that. But yeah, that's about it. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, that was the end of the year book tag, which I've remembered to do this year. I don't think this is really a tag that you do tag people, but if you would like to do it, the questions are going to be in the description box below, so feel free and please tag me and let me know. Pretend this is me tagging you. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.